experience at Shahdag Ski Resort. There are a lot of like twists and turns.
अब ये देखेंगे तो बोलेंगे घर वाले बैठ गए थे किसमें बैठ गए.
Today we are taking a day trip towards the northwestern part of Azerbaijan. So my mistake, we are not going to the northwestern part of Azerbaijan, but it's actually the northeastern part of Azerbaijan. We generally rent a car and drive ourselves, but here they needed an IDP and we did not want to go into the hassle of like getting an IDP done in India. So we thought like we'll just rent a car along with a driver for 2 days. It's been already like half an hour since we have left, and till now the journey has been great. The roads here are like super smooth like butter, and there is traffic here in the city, but it's very organized traffic. Like people are following the rules and there is no honking. So very organized traffic, something that we are not used to being Indians. Keep watching the video to know which is the first destination that we are going to reach today.
I saw the city passing by my window. Was in the crowd, but I felt so alone.
We just stopped for a quick break at this small grocery store. There are a few cafes as well. If you are going, you can also stop here for a quick coffee break.
It's been an hour and a half since we started off from our hotel in Baku. We have covered around 115 kilometers. The road is great. It took us a little while to get out of the city because there was quite a bit of traffic, but once we got out of the city, the expressway, I mean it's a 6-lane expressway, and there are not too many vehicles on the road, so we were driving consistently at above 110. For the most part of the journey so far, the vegetation was almost non-existent. On the right side was the Caspian Sea, so you could have seen we were driving all along Caspian Sea. I'm hoping that about 50 kilometers from here we'll start getting towards the mountains, because so far it's been flat lands and very desert type vegetation. The road was very conducive to sleep, so Soumya slept a lot. I didn't sleep, I was in front just looking around, but there wasn't much to see, to be honest. But I'm sure things will change as we get closer to the mountains. So we are being driven by Orhan. Hello Orhan.
Hello, how are you?
Very good, Orhan, and it's been a great ride so far. We will mention his contact details in the description, so if you're coming to Azerbaijan, you can directly get in touch with him. He'll help you see the entire country.
Was blurry and numb, a tunnel where there's no light. Oh, but then you came and sat right next to me. Your eyes, they glowed and filled me up. We had never met before that time, but I just knew that we'd end up. You took it, you took it, took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together is always better. I don't want to be parted.
We have arrived at our first destination for today, which is the Shahdag Ski Resort. Shah means king and Dag means mountain. So this place Shahdag literally translates to the king of the mountains. And this is basically a ski resort, and it's very popular, especially during the winter months, because this entire area, the entire Caucasus mountain, it's covered in snow. It's like a winter wonderland, and there are a lot of snow activities that happen here, like skiing, and you have your cable car rides. When it's not winter, like right now, it's almost the start of autumn season, but even now there are a lot of activities happening. So we are going to go inside and see what all interesting things are there and what all we'll do. And it took us around 3 hours to reach here from Baku. Amazing roads throughout the journey, like not even one patch was bad. The last half an hour or 45 minutes of the journey was very beautiful because there was valley on one side and mountains on the other side, and there were horses and sheep grazing on the green valleys. According to this map over here, we are at 1435 meters, which is how many feet?
4,800.
4,800 feet, and the Shahdag Peak is at 4,200 meters, which is
14,000.
14,000 feet
13,
maybe.
14, 13 and a half.
13 and a half or 14,000 feet.
You're making me wholehearted. We jumped off the subway leading nowhere. Your warm hands rubbed off the cold around me.
So we are at the chair car, doing the chair car ride in the Shahdag Ski Resort, and the views from here are spectacular. The green valleys and the Caucasus Mountains, it's so pretty, and it's not at all scary. So in case if you're scared of heights, don't worry, it's not like, it is a little at a height, but it's not scary. But amazing experience, and we paid just like 15 manat for one person, so 30 manat for the both of us, and you can pay by card or cash. So now let's enjoy the views.
And we'll go up to 2351 meters. So from where we started, it is 14. सुनाई नहीं देगा.
Reflections of the clouds above, the sound of rain along the pond. The grass that grows beneath my feet, I close my eyes, the hum of bees.
It's such an incredible experience, and the distance that you cover is quite long, and all this only for 15 manat. Like, I can't even imagine during winters how the experience would be, but even now you can see the green valleys behind me. It's so pretty and scenic, so you can just sit in the chair car and enjoy the experience and feel a little weird in your ears as you're gaining elevation. And now we are about to reach the end of the chair car at the top, and I think from there we'll do a return and then go back. But amazing experience at Shahdag Ski Resort.
I plucked a flower, violet green, lily of the valley on my knees. All the things I left behind, save this little place.
We are at the top of जहाँ पे chair car ने हमें drop किया at Shahdag Ski Resort, and luckily we met Sangeeta auntie and Sharad uncle, and they are avid travelers, and uncle retired like 3 years back.
Four years now.
4 years back, and since then he has been traveling so much. So uncle अपने traveling experience के बारे में
Yeah,
थोड़ा
we
share
love traveling, and every year we try to travel about 6 months in a year. And the biggest thing is it opens up our mind and it rekindles our hope in the humanity, because irrespective of where we have gone, South Africa, Kenya, Korea, people are so wonderful. There is so much of love and affection. I would say 99.99% people are really good. So travel and then experience it for yourself.
We are having wonderful time, meeting a lot of people and experiencing actually. We are not running around to देख ये भी touch करना है, इसको भी देखना है, उसको भी देखना है. Not every place we are visiting. Few places we are missing out, but that's fine. It's just that we are spending time together and enjoying life.
Actually, one could describe us as slow travelers. We travel very slowly. We spent a month in Bali, 1 month in Koh Samui. Just enjoy the place, soak in the place. See, accumulate money up to a point and then be free to spend it.
Very nice meeting
Wonderful people.
Soumya and Yash. They are wonderful people. So love you all.
Thank you.
And
Love you.
wishing Soumya all the luck with her followers, and let's hope that she hits the million mark.
Thank you so much, uncle. And where is your next destination, by the
Next
way?
is Italy. We are going to spend a month in Italy, and then we will be off on a cruise for 3 weeks.
Cruise for 3 weeks?
Yes.
there?
Yeah.
We are traveling from Southampton to Houston. It's a transatlantic cruise.
All the very, very best.
Thank
to
you,
both.
thank you.
You guys.
So this is us from Shahdag Ski Resort and the amazing view that you see behind us of the Caucasus Mountains.
May you always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Just the sight of you when I'm at my weakest.
अब ये देखेंगे तो बोलेंगे घर वाले बैठ गए थे, किसमें बैठ गए, ऐसे हाथ वैसे पैर कैसे कर दिए.
Makes a world of difference, oh you make me strong.
We have taken the chair car to go back to the base, but it's been such an amazing experience, and especially meeting the uncle auntie, because as it is we are inspired to travel, but I think they inspired us even more with their travel stories. They've been to like so many countries, so
I forgot to ask them. Which country they like the most. Which one is their favorite country?
Canada is what they were saying, but we can check.
Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough.
That side, if you see, there's the roller coaster that's happening, and that's actually one of the most popular activities that happens here, and it goes at really high speed, and it takes a lot of elevation also. And then there's paragliding also that was happening. Right now I can't see anybody doing paragliding, but then there was paragliding as well that was happening that side. And then of course you have these chair cars, and then somewhere over there was gondola. The gondola will take you to much higher altitude, but we wanted to experience this open chair car.
Shining from within, I can tell that you're tough.
We have come to do the coaster, Shahdag coaster ride, and Yash has gone for it, and I think it's going to be a very exciting experience. There are a lot of like twists and turns as well. Just bought the golden ticket. So on the golden ticket, it's basically a fast track entry. They'll take your photos and GoPro videos in the ride. So that's a cool thing, so that you'll have a nice memory out of it. I think regular tickets are for if only one person is doing it, then it's 25 manat. If two people are doing it together, then it's 40 manat. Like they'll give you 10 manat ka discount, and golden ticket is for 50 manat for one person. The paragliding is happening this side, and I think from here they'll take you to that side as well, because there's a large, this is like a large area that they cover, and then of course this is the coaster track. It looks very exciting, fun. Let's see how his experience is.
Stop only for emergency.
Yes.
Okay. This is the second point of the coaster ride. So नीचे से ऊपर आए, अब यहाँ से वापस नीचे जाएंगे. This is the camera that is installed. I'm hoping that this would capture the entire ride. This is how it looks. This is going to be the view. I just got done with my coaster ride. So if you can see, there's a point up there. I think they take you up till that point, and then you have to change to another cart from there. So This was good fun. While going up, it was quite slow, smooth. You can actually capture videos on your phone also while going up because it's very slow. But once you change the card and while going down, you have the option of getting the entire coming down trip recorded, and they attach a camera right to your cart. It's not that scary that people shouldn't even try. So anyone can try this. Just the right amount of speed, just the right amount of fun adventure. I really had a good time. And if you visit this place, do give this a try, unless you have any medical issues or something. It was good fun.
So the original reason why I had planned today's day trip was to go to the village of Kinalik, but that did not happen, and I'll tell you why. So Kinalik is basically Azerbaijan's oldest, highest and remotest village. So when I say oldest, it dates back to more than 5,000 years. It's that old. And when I say highest, it's at an elevation of 7,000 feet. Because of its altitude, it's also very isolated from the rest of Azerbaijan. And to reach Kinalik, you basically have to come to this place called Kuba. From Kuba, you have to change cars. That will take you to Kinalik. And there's a bridge that connects Kuba to Kinalik, and unfortunately that bridge got damaged recently because of rains, and that's why there's no connectivity to that village, and hence we couldn't go. Kinalik is very interesting, especially when I'd seen the videos. The road that connects to Kinalik, it resembles Manali-Leh highway, and that's why I really wanted to go there. Kinalik in itself is so unique. 2,000 people that stay in Kinalik, and they all speak their own language. They have their own language called Kinalik, and they have their own culture and traditions. And apparently all 2,000 people, they belong to either one of the 4 families. So there are 4 main family or ancestral lines, and every person belongs to either of these 4 families, and they also have their own burial grounds. So in case if you're coming here and Kinalik is open, then I would highly recommend that make a day trip to Kinalik. So generally you will cover places like Shahdag, Kuba, Kinalik, Candy Cane Mountains, which is in the northeast. All these are in the northeastern part of Azerbaijan, so you can pick and choose the places that you want. So because Kinalik we couldn't do, so that's why we added Shahdag, but no regret, Shahdag has also been an absolutely amazing experience. We did the chairlift and Yash did the coaster ride, and just the views and the valley views here are amazing. I'm sure in winter it would be even more beautiful, but definitely try and plan a visit to this side of Azerbaijan as well.